Hi everyone. Today I'd like to teach you how to use what's called the Wayback Machine, run by a website called web.archive.org. Ever wondered what the Acme Markets website from 1996 looked like? You can type acmemarkets.com into the Wayback Machine, click Go Way Back, and pick a date, a day, a month, and a year, and have a look into the past. As you can see, I'm on the archives site right now. And considering that Acme was around way before 1996, well, really, if the internet had been around in 1976 or 66, they would have wanted a website then. So I'm on a page from October 23rd, 1996 right now. I went to locations/services. It was conveniently arranged by county. Let's see, Lehigh County. They had 2 stores in Allentown. Actually, 4 stores in Allentown, but one was called Whitehall, which is just a mailing address. And Acme no longer is in Lehigh County, but it is in Bucks County, Chester County, Delaware County, Montgomery County, and obviously Philadelphia County. It still is in most counties in New Jersey, but it's left Sussex County in Delaware and several counties in Maryland. Also, on the Delaware County page here, you can see what features each of the stores had, and ones with fewer features were probably smaller and older stores that are almost certainly closed now, because, for example, the Aston, Lansdowne, Sharon Hill, Woodland, Wayne, and Yeadon stores are all gone now. But, for example, the store on Clifton Heights has over 10 services, a bakery, a pharmacy, cleaning, video rental, photo developing, American Express money orders, an expanded pet department, and Western Union. And that's what's so valuable about this archive. It helps us archive practical information that we thought was gone. Hi everyone. Today I'd like to introduce you to one of the most useful websites ever created, at least in my opinion. It's maps.google.com, or the maps section of google.com. And it has several features that make it a lot easier to get directions, to determine public transportation options, to determine the cost of a trip, to determine how long it takes to get places, and best of all, it has the ability to keep a record of locations of almost anything. Personally, I use it for mapping out store locations, past and present, and it's really a useful cataloging tool. And I'm really glad I've had the opportunity to use them. I'm a huge fan of a blog called Acme Style because It documents the history and the current operations of Acme Markets, but it especially focuses on what's happened to stores Acme closed, most of which have been demolished or remodeled beyond recognition by the new tenants. Also, the Pleasant Family Shopping blog is amazing because it documents really almost any store chain that anyone could ever be nostalgic for, at least in America anyway. And there's a blog about Southern retail, which I found really useful because each Southern state really has a very different mix of retail. There's also the Kmart World blog, which documents Kmart ever since 1962. And last but not least, there's labelscar.com, which is on the history of enclosed malls all over the USA. So these 5 have all been very, very useful to me. It preserves the history of Acme Markets, at least according to its stated mission, but it also documents the current operations of Acme and most other grocery chains in the USA, at least ones that directly compete with Acme, such as Superfresh, which is owned by A&P, also A&P Super Food Mart in the further northern parts of New Jersey, and there have been over a dozen contributors to this site who submitted their photographs of Acme stores in transition over the years, and it's all been compiled by this one man who has made it his mission to share the story of Acme with future generations, because he's a former employee and he's now retired, but he wants his kids and grandkids to know the proud company he once helped to serve. This is the Pleasant Family Shopping blog, and the tagline on it is a nostalgic look back at chain stores and other everyday places from the past. It was started by a man named Dave. I don't really know much about him, but he's in his early 50s right now, and he collects nostalgia, all kinds of nostalgic items and kish from the 60s and 70s. He also is a distribution manager at a store chain that I won't name to protect his privacy. But what's amazing about his site is that it has photos from annual reports of very old shopping centers when they first opened, and anyone who paid attention would know that there's really no comparison between how these used to be and how they are now.